Hello, world. Welcome to episode 2. And this is your boy, Pauly.
This is your boy, Tito.
And I'm your boy, Slim.
And today we're going to be talking about these good old Slimmy stimulus checks. Who got them, who didn't get them? What's going on, y'all?
Hey, man, I hope everybody got one, because I got mines.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I ain't get one yet.
For real?
But I ain't tripping.
Damn.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's all right. It's coming eventually. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You got to thank Biden for throwing out that money, man.
No, I ain't thanking nobody, man. I thank me for working, paying taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but I don't know, man. What you think people plan to do with them stimulus checks? That's the real question.
Dumbest things ever. For real.
Everybody?
Not everybody.
It kind of all depends on what your age level is. If you older, you might do some mature things and still do stupid things. If you young, you probably doing all stupid things.
Yeah. You know, people in our age group, we be like, I'm boring. I'm just going to buy a set of tires. Or,
man.
Just going to pay my mortgage.
Yep.
Right.
So, pay the bills I got behind on if I had that type of situation.
Yep. Pay down these credit cards.
Right.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah, that's when you wish you was like younger and you got these checks. Cause imagine you would have got these checks when you was like in your early 20s.
Ooh-wee.
You'd be like, here you go, Mr. Jordan. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Every
really.
colorway.
Oh, yeah.
Every colorway. Run it.
You'd be like,
Real talk.
You'll go to Liz, be like, don't mind if I do. 3 hats? Sure.
Right.
Like full price, no half off? Okay.
Yeah.
Back in our day, though, we'd have been in, Mr. Allen's?
Nah.
Ooh.
I ain't going to Mr. Allen's.
Come on, man. 2 for $50, man.
Nah, 2 for $20. Getting super long white tees.
Right.
He knew
you know
what he
you
was
would have
doing.
bought a pack of Finish Line t-shirts, bro.
Oh, my God.
5-pack. Tall tees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Keep it real. You know it.
Yeah, you're right.
For sure.
You gotta have matching tall tees, depending what color you was wearing your shoes with. Cause you would bought some clean forces. That would be
Looking like Soldier Boy.
Yeah. Before Soldier Boy.
Tell him.
Before Soldier Boy. No, but since we on the subject, real talk, what do you really think? Like, say we did get those stimulus checks, and back in the day when we was, teenagers or in your 20s or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think you would have bought for real?
Me?
Anyway.
Back then? Well, it all depends. Cause like you talking about movies and that age of life, PlayStation 2 just came out back then.
Yeah.
But you had a PlayStation 2 already without the stimulus. We talking about getting hit with that type of check, and you ain't got, you got your regular life, but just add the stimulus check to that. If you had a job back then or whatever, but you getting hit off with $1,400 out the blue, you ain't got nothing planned for it, you didn't expect to have it.
Well, it all depends. If I had like young good credit, I would have bought a car that got repoed.
You ain't got no credit.
I said young good credit.
You ain't got no young good credit.
See,
yes,
he talking what ifs. We talk about your regular life, how it was.
Let me tell you.
But you got a stimulus check.
You would have had it. You would have had a beater. You be like, I'm about to buy some rims. I know this dude. He's selling some rims for $500. You would have bought some 20s, and you would have had a car that was all rusty. Then you would have drove. Yeah, back then they were. Then you would have drove that car to the mall, buy a fit, because you're going to the club on the weekend. For sure. You got $1,400.
Right.
You'd be like, I'm about to buy a bottle of honey, and I'm about to get this fit. I'm about to hit the club.
No, not back in the day. No, you wouldn't have had Henny. You would have had, what we should drink back in the day?
Henny.
Yeah, that's universal. That started from the beginning of time.
No, we had different drinks, y'all. Remember, it was blue. I can't remember right now.
What? Hypnotic?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Man,
man.
please.
You would sit here and made fake Incredible Hulks all day, every day.
Hypnotic.
like, who you, Fabulous? This boy Fabulous.
Right.
No, that what you would have bought. Speaking of fabulous, you would have bought so many throwback jerseys.
That's
Oh,
definitely for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Mitchell and Ness would have been paid.
You would have had mad Air Force One colorways.
Yeah. Not the black ones. We know what
I
those are
had the
for.
black ones back then, man.
Yeah, that.
All right.
Hey,
They was okay back then.
you know what them black ones are for?
Yeah, we know, but
We know.
For the ski mask way.
I had those. We gonna leave that there. But I don't know, man. I think knowing myself back then, if I had that, I definitely would have wasted it. That's for sure. See, I used to do dumb stuff though. Like I would have bought a fit. I would have bought one of them fake gold chains from the mall.
Dang, from the middle of the mall.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd have went and dropped like 300 on one of those.
Wow.
With the giant pendant or giant
Right,
down.
giant cross pendant,
You got a
fake
Nike
diamonds,
or Nike check one. Like
them
Nike,
CZs. Nah, see, I wasn't going that far, man.
oh my bad. I'm talking about the Latinos. You know how we do it
Yeah,
back in the
okay.
day.
I ain't know that. I ain't know y'all was, messing with the Nike check like that, man.
I've seen. I went when I went to high school. Man, I seen a mad people. I was like, I ain't know Nike made gold chains.
Right, just
That's
do
true.
it, baby.
Yeah, I'd be like,
That's
oh,
true.
I didn't know they was going into that avenue.
And
Iced
the
out
rings,
Nike
too.
check.
And the rings.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Iced out Nike checks.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I stuck with the cross, man. I was just like, yo, I wanted to seem like it's real. I'm gonna just wear a cross. I ain't got enough money for no custom, Nike check. Nah.
What about
But-
the Jesus piece, though?
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
I did that too. And to anybody out there who knew me, if you thought it was real, shame on you.
You fool me
'Cause I
once,
live-
can't fool me again.
Right. I lived in the trenches.
Yeah.
And I got an iced out Jesus piece, and you thought it was real. I didn't even have a car, man. Come on, like,
You know what though?
Man.
Why was that a thing? Why did we always have to sit up here and make ourselves like we're worth so much? And you ain't even got a bed to sleep on.
It's the hood way, man.
because that's how we, our influence come from the TV, rappers, and then the other influence is like people in the hood, drug dealers who do got it like that. For some reason they still in the hood, but drug dealers have money. So you see these dudes in front of you,
That's the
driving
first pairs
fly
of J's
cars.
I seen was a
right?
dope boy.
Dope boy,
This
right?
is true. That was your role models. Hold
Yeah,
on, speaking
so-
of role models though, I have actually looked up what people actually was spending the first stimulus check on.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And yeah. So most stimulus checks, like dumb buys, were dildos, tigers, guns.
Wait.
Boy said dildos.
Don't forget that. He said tigers.
Yeah, I mean, where do you buy a tiger?
Tigers? Like the animal?
Hey, people had connections.
Like a pet
man.
tiger?
A pet tiger, bro.
Like Scarface.
Wait, first of all, I want to say this. If people buying tigers with their stimulus check, how much do tigers cost?
Hold on. Remember the first stimulus check? What just came out?
I don't
What?
know.
Joe
14?
Joe Exotic.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, how much does a tiger cost?
I mean, that's probably just a down payment.
Yeah, man. I remember everybody was getting it.
You got to finance
So
the
who
tiger.
knows?
You do that?
Right. How many people was claiming like 1 million dependents just to get more 1,400? No, 1,200. So that was the first one.
If you got a whole bunch of kids, I mean, you might get like 10 racks.
Yeah, you can buy a baby
Yeah,
tiger.
and you supposed to use it on the kids, right?
No,
No.
you buy a tiger.
No,
Oh,
look at this
okay.
one story right now. This one chick, you know what she did?
All right.
What?
She bought an inflatable T-Rex dinosaur costume. That was her first purchase ever since she got it.
What?
Yep.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Inflatable T-Rex. You couldn't afford that before the stimulus check?
Yeah.
Oh, also, everybody bought Yeezys.
Oh,
Oh, well. Hey
Yes,
man,
everybody.
last episode I said the dude was not a genius. I take that back. The boy's worth 6.6 billion. I'm the dummy. He's a genius.
He is a genius.
So Kanye, take all that back.
Clearly,
I take it all
he
back.
he is a genius. Actually,
Yeah, I'm like this boy,
forget what I said on episode 1.
the richest. They said he's the richest black man in the United States.
Yeah,
Actually,
that
so
isn't true, but
that's what the article said.
no, I
So
saw it. I saw
yeah,
it. I was like, no, I don't know, man. It's like obviously, I feel like he got to be a billionaire, but obviously, Forbes be like messing up these numbers, man, because like the day after that drop, they it was retracted, and it
oh
was
okay,
like, oh no, he's got this much. So I mean,
still in the
I don't
billions,
know.
right?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I
he
Oh,
said.
up
okay,
there.
He obviously is a billionaire.
yeah.
I mean, but we talking about people of color who super rich. Now I don't know what Kanye did to get 6.6 billion, if that's true at all. Cause what about Byron Allen? He owned TV networks, and I know he up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know who Byron Allen is, but
Does he
shout out
have
to him
shoes?
if he's got billions of dollars.
Yeah, you're
Does he
right.
have
You're
his
right.
own sneaker?
He
Yeah.
got the Weather Channel.
Okay.
Nobody care about the
All right.
weather, man.
He did. He bought it.
Hey,
I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking.
but I know Jay Z. He got bought out of Title, and now he's on Square. Like, I mean, how much money does he have? I'm sure he got billions, more than
You
Kanye.
know, Speaking of that, I wanted to ask a question, man, to people
Okay.
because I saw that when Jay Z sold Title, right? And the dude, what's the young dude, Michael Rainey Jr. from Power?
Hmm.
Hmm.
He wrote something about like he posted something on Twitter, I think, and it was like saying how he was like Jay Z is sellout, and he was like he said, why can't we ever just have our own, And here's my question:
Uh,
I've always had a issue with this. Why is it that like I love to see our people prosper and make money, and, open businesses and all that. I love that. But I feel like we the only people who got like this idea of like stuff being ours as a group. Like what I mean by that is when Jay-Z sold his business and you call him a sellout because he didn't keep his business, and they looking at it like he sold out black people by getting rid of his business and selling it to a white person. And
that's
I'm like,
that's dumb.
yeah, and when you go out and you like, well, why we can't keep ours? Because it ain't ours.
Yeah.
It's Jay-Z's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that people when old boy made Fubu, I think people really believe like for us by us, like
Nah.
no, he meant us, like him and his homies who
Yeah.
made it. He don't mean like who else getting the Fubu check right now?
The guy that made it, I guess. No, he
Right.
sold it. He sold it. He
Well,
don't
that's
even own that.
my
I
point
think
though.
I
Like
think Walmart's getting that check because I see him in there.
yeah, Walmart they got the Fubu shoes that look like J's. So if you can't get
Oh
the
my god.
J's,
Yep.
go get you
The
some Fubus.
imitations.
Yeah.
Hey, but my point is, it's not us. Like it's not a us thing. Like if I start a business, just because I'm black don't mean all black people got this business. Like everybody not getting a cut. So Jay-Z selling his business ain't got nothing to do with the next person. But we can get off that.
I agree.
Maybe that's for another show.
No, you
Maybe.
know what? No, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Problem is, in my opinion, when you talk about the black community and our sense of entitlement to things that are not ours, they have to realize that we're so hungry to sit up here and have something that we could claim as ours. Soon as something go, we devastated. We're done. You're a sellout. You're a traitor. You're a blase blase. But the main point is you're supposed to get your own and branch out and do something. You don't go by what JC did. You get inspired what JC did and do your own thing.
Yeah. I, I applaud that, man. It's all inspiration to me.
Yeah,
You just
me
see where
too.
he came from, the gutter, and then he made his rap career. Then he made himself like a CEO, and then he got businesses. It's just inspiration. At the end of
Right.
the day, you can't in this world you can't do nothing unless you got the money. We don't know what Jay Z's next move from being on the board of directors of Square is. I mean, he could start funding black-owned businesses. He could start doing. He can even make a bank. I mean, a black-owned bank. Like we don't know where that's gonna go. So people, I think, just jump the gun, and you just gotta wait and see.
Right. And
That's
then
it.
besides that, some people don't realize that everybody has their own lane, right? And they need to find a lane to go in. You can't you can't sit up here and start selling drugs and then you realize that you're horrible at selling drugs. But you know what? You the best ramen noodle maker in the hood. Why don't you make ramen noodles as a big gigantic franchise?
Whoa there,
You lost me.
buddy.
You don't get it?
I
No.
love ramen noodles. He just said ramen
Basically,
noodles. So I was like, yeah,
His mind drifted. Ramen
yeah,
noodles.
ramen noodles, chicken flavor.
now, long story short, though, you got to find your own lane and you got to sail in your path. You can't sit up here and try to imitate somebody else because that might not be your path.
I mean, I agree. I mean, find your lane. That's that's the only way. I mean, because people tend to see somebody doing something and think it's for them.
Yep.
And that's where you go wrong. That's where you end up wasting time, wasting money. But at the same time, trial and error, I guess. So,
This is true. And you know what the biggest trial maker is right now? These nice little stimulus checks that people getting right now. Are you going to do something with it? Or are you going to buy tiger dildos?
What?
Tiger dildos. He just
What?
combined tigers and dildos. Now they buying
Right.
tiger
So
dildos.
now it's one thing now?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Whatever y'all do, hey, invest the money in yourself. That's the best investment.
Or send it to us.
Oh yeah, send it to us. We'll take
We'll take care
donations,
of it.
and yeah,
Yeah,
We'll put it back on the block.
right,
yeah,
right.
the
Please
good
don't
way.
be the please don't be the person like I want to take this 1,400 and flip it by buying a house. And
Oh man.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
if you can get a house for 1,400, I don't want it.
Well, you can. I mean,
Yeah, I don't want it. No, you're gonna spend way more fixing it than
right,
1,400. So
right. But that's the only 1,400 you getting.
yeah. This is probably the last one, the last stimulus check we getting.
I don't know. We'll see. Our government has some strange plans going on, but we're not that type of network, so we're not talking
Yeah.
about that.
I was about to say, nah.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick.
All right, what's up?
So,
What's that?
have y'all been watching March Madness? Anybody?
No.
And negative.
No.
Nah.
Big N, Big O.
Nah.
None.
I don't like college basketball. Sorry.
But you more of a WNBA guy? What?
Absolutely not. Nothing against the WNBA. I mean,
You sure?
yeah. It's
All
just
right.
I don't like watching mad layups.
Dang,
You know
mad
what I'm saying?
layups. Mad layups. Okay,
You know.
that's
This is true.
offensive.
No, I'm just saying that is not is as exciting to watch. I mean, I'm not saying they ain't skilled because there's some girls out here better than some dudes. I mean, I've seen it on the streets.
None better than me.
I'm sure there is.
No,
Yeah,
But
these
no.
girls have
It's
handles.
boring.
They
I'll
have
never
handles.
accept that. Yeah, it's girls with handles, but you know,
yeah, it's just
ain't
boring.
no girls
Man.
better than me, man. But no, I mean, I agree. It's boring sometimes,
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like, do you think that's the NBA's fault, or do you think it just ain't hitting them like females hooping?
Well, that's like, is there even a WNBA All Star game?
yeah,
What
there
it is?
Yeah, there is. But
When?
I
When?
don't. I don't know.
Is it during All-Star weekend with
Nah,
the NBA?
no. I think they have their own timeline for their All-Star game. But
Is
see,
it
that's
like the Olympics, like every 4 years or something? Like when?
no. I think it's every 2 years. So maybe next year or something, or they don't do it every year because it's not. I think it's just the NBA's fault. I don't think they advertise them and keep them
Clearly.
keep people informed on their league. Like
Wow.
a lot of
I
them ain't
never
even
knew
really
that.
paid. They get paid more overseas.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Now that part I think is kind of foul. Like, because I mean, at the end of the day, they doing the same job, and
yeah,
it ain't their fault if it don't really sell. Because and realistically, when you think about what the NBA players get paid, you like cut all their salaries in half and you know
yeah. You
give it
got
to the women.
you got a dude sitting on the bench making $1 million.
Right.
In WNBA, you might have uh one of the
Star
girls that
player.
got she might have like two championships under her belt, and you ain't even paying her over $2 million. Like I think that's crazy.
Right. I think I saw a thing the other day. I don't remember. Forgive me, because it's kind of. I guess I'm part of the problem. I don't
Yeah, we
remember.
all part of the problem,
Yeah,
obviously.
I don't remember her name,
Yeah,
but they had her next to LeBron, and I think she also played for the LA WNBA team. But they got the same amount of time in the league.
uh-huh.
They stats was the same as far as like how long they been there, how many times they been All Star, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the only huge gap was their pay, and I think her
Oh yeah.
pay was like 250,000,
See, that's crazy. That's
and
insane.
his is whatever it is, 100 and whatever million.
Yeah,
So I'm like, man, like even if they left LeBron with the 100 million, they could have shaved off the extra 50, gave that to her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think
But
at least the top players in WNBA should be like paid over at least 5-6 million at least.
yeah,
I
because I
agree.
mean,
I agree.
we got some NBA players who they need to switch checks with some of them women over there.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Believe me, I hoop with some dudes that I think they could be in the WNBA because because they ain't that good. Not saying the women ain't good, but if if they if their skill is on par with some of them, you're like, why can't you pay these ladies this money?
Right.
Well, but though, if you actually look it up, their game not even played the same way. Like they consider that this actually on the internet.
Uh-huh.
The WNBA's All Star game is basically considered an exhibition match.
Well, they both exhibitions.
What? Hold on. They talk about to the point where the fourth period might not even have a game clock, but just a shot clock, and they just
Really?
go to the score. Yes, and they talk about just having a score to 24. Wherever teams get it first, win it.
See, that's the problem. There is like they don't keep them to the same standard as the men. So
Yeah. It's
the
like a joke. Like,
yeah, the NBA has been out for so long, and you got rules and all these things set up. And then if you don't put the women to the same rules, people ain't gonna find it interesting.
then you respect it. They basically like, yeah, the fourth quarter y'all gonna play 33. That's messed up,
Exactly.
man.
That's
Yeah,
that's messed up. But
and then
I
and
gotta
then
I got something though. Let me ask you guys. Do y'all think that the dudes go down to the NBA All Star Weekend, the WNBA All Star Weekend, and be as thirsty as the girls that were there last time?
so you talking
Woo.
about like a group of dudes with a U-Haul
Yeah,
van
like
to
like
Oh
WNBA
man.
All
they
Star
hope they
Weekend?
whole plan is like, yeah, man, I'm about to go down there and give me one of these NBA girls, man.
Saying do the dudes be thoughting basically.
Yeah, go down there like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this tight T-shirt, man, and I'm gonna be
All the
hanging
male
off.
Instagram thoughts. Chime in, man. Let us know.
Yeah,
They
Only
might.
problem with your question, man, is that I'm gonna say no because don't
you.
nobody know it's a WNBA All Star game, man.
I know, but it's just fun. It was just funny to think like dudes be down there like, man, I'm about to pick up Sue Bird, man.
Like,
Man,
man, you can find a girl who make 250,000 at the bar.
he's like, man, but can she shoot 40% from the three though? You know what I'm saying? I don't think she can.
That's a good question. That is a great question.
Girl that got a jumper, man. That's sexy.
You like, can I take her to the Rucker with me?
Yeah. Can we win a 2-on-2 tournament?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
Can we run the O?
Yeah. You're like, she
Yeah, my
bad. She
girl
won
ain't coming
king.
off the court.
She won king of the court, man. She
Right.
bad. Wouldn't that
Oh
be
man.
funny if if dudes just found a girl that played like that was a thing? Like you found like, oh, her talent is basketball. That's sexy. Like dudes don't say that.
Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I always wonder, like, do
It's just
the
funny.
WNBA players who are married, like, is your dude a hooper too?
That's
Like,
interesting.
are
I
they husbands like regular guys?
Yeah,
Because I mean,
probably.
you know, the average one, she she's taller than the average dude. She do a job that's looked at as a male dominated, you know, occupation. So it's like, are you a regular dude? You like a school teacher, and you like, you married to a WNBA player? I don't know, man.
Probably. You would think like the NBA dudes would be dating WNBA women, like you know how
Well,
actors do and celebrities, but it's like they don't
Some of them
even
do.
ain't
do
Dwight
they?
Howard dating one?
It's a couple.
Dwight Howard dating a whole bunch of things.
Whoa,
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 this
now.
this dude got like 1 million kids, man.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say about that, man.
we'll cut that out.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I just always wondered that. Just like, are they husbands like regular Joe? Like, work
Probably
at the paint factory or a mechanic?
he like he works at Sheets gas station.
Because sheets. Because technically, she ain't too far off from being regular as far as the money she make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like she slightly above average as far as financially. So
yeah. I
you
mean,
figure two incomes. It probably ain't that much more than a regular person. Unfortunately for them.
yeah. It's just a messed up situation. Like this dude has talent playing basketball. She has talent playing basketball, and you're like, well, I'm gonna pay you more because you a dude. I'm gonna pay you less because you a girl.
Right. I think
It's
it,
messed
it
up.
has to go back to,
Should just be
like,
even.
the NBA has to be like, without saying it, they're saying it. Like,
Yeah,
y'all just ain't as entertaining.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
just jacked up.
I mean,
Basically.
that's what they're doing.
Saying it without saying it.
Well,
So,
do you think I got a far off question for y'all?
Uh,
Obviously, it ain't work, but do you think they should have promoted love and basketball better to support the WNBA, considering how that storyline was in the movie?
no. You talking about the one with Omar Epps? That's Annihilation?
Yes. Remember, Sinatra
what?
played pro.
Man,
Yeah.
that movie has nothing to do
No.
with
No. I
What?
don't think that would have helped.
How would that movie help the WNBA?
It would have inspired more females. Hold on, I won't flip it. I won't flip it. It would have inspired more females
Boy,
to
you
sit
reaching.
up here and yeah, I am, to become professional women NBA players to potentially have the chance to find a man
What?
who
I'm gonna
played
get.
the NBA.
I'm gonna give you absolutely the question for that. No,
I can't
No.
do no more.
no,
I'm going to
I
say
tried.
it's a no for me, dog.
yeah.
I tried.
Let me ask y'all, man. Did y'all watch Falcon and Winter Soldier?
You know we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. What do y'all think about the episode in total? Like, we don't have to talk about everything. I just wanna. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think?
I thought it was dope because it started off with a lot of action. And
Yeah.
me personally, that's how you draw me in. Like, you got to come in hot. And to me, they got right to it. So I was like locked in.
Yeah, that was like movie quality action in the beginning. I was pretty
Definitely.
much surprised. I was like,
Oh
felt like they was
yeah.
filmed a movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that George St. Pierre that in the
Um,
beginning? That dude in the helicopter with the
I
little
don't know.
suit?
It looked like him.
The UFC dude?
It looked like him, but I don't know. I know he was in one of the Captain America movies.
Oh,
So
then
Yeah.
yeah, that probably was him
it
That's
then.
could
him. Yeah, he revises wrong.
yeah, it could have been him.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
so when I watched it, I just found like certain things that were funny. Like when he when he went to the bank and he was trying to get a loan, and there was like there was like
Hey, denied him.
yeah, he was like, I saved the world, you know what I'm saying? But they were like,
He's
you
like,
don't have 5 years of income, and he's like, weren't you here when Thanos made
I know you
everyone?
a superhero, but you still black, you know.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, we didn't want to say that, we know that.
Oh, I
We
said it. I'm
yeah,
black.
we know that
We
was
know
the
what it
reason. We
was.
know
We
that
all
was
know what it was.
Ah,
but they were like, you didn't have income for 5 years. He's like, you know Thanos made
right.
everybody disappear, right? So shouldn't count against me.
Technically, I was dead.
Yeah. So he was like, you was dead and you're black, so yeah, that's a that's a double negative. No, but
We ain't gonna be able to do. Sorry.
but that when I was watching that episode, it brought to mind of what if that like if we lived in that reality, right? And say we survived the snap, right? A lot of people, we know survived the snap, and you're like, well, my baby mother got snapped, I got my kid, or even if your kid gets snapped, just say that, and you'd be like, do I stop paying child support for 5 years? Or or do I keep paying just in case? Because in
uh,
reality, you don't know if they coming back. And like,
well, you
say
know how
you
the government is.
living your best life, and then she come back after 5 years. Are you mad at the Avengers? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You're like,
Yes, it all depends on
Yes.
time. Like they
5 years, you
just
didn't adjust it.
right,
they
and
be
they
Got a
like,
came
new
back at
girlfriend.
17. No.
yeah. You be like, you get a letter in the mail like from child support, like, hey man, we know your your baby mom been missing for 5 years, but you 5 years behind now, so you got 30 days to
Right.
get this money,
Or
or
you
you
going
going
to
to
jail.
jail.
Right. You be trying to call Thanos and them. Like, hey man, you think you could hold off? I mean, not Thanos, but
The Avenger.
Avengers. Yo,
Yeah,
Tony, you think y'all can hold off, man?
yeah, man.
Give it wait 7 years.
You're like, I just bought a Challenger, man. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You're like, you trying to mess up what I got going.
Right. He like, I got a new girlfriend and everything, man.
Yeah, but imagine like, say you married, right?
Yeah.
And your spouse gets snapped. Like, what do you do? Like, do you start dating again?
No.
What if you
You
mess
spend the
around?
rest of your life praying that she comes back to you. That's what you do.
Okay, this dude. You be like, what if you start
That's
dating
funny.
somebody,
I
and then
would never.
okay, and your your wife comes back, and then you're in like a situation of like sister wives. Like you got two wives. Like that's crazy.
I
Let's
tell
just
you
think
what's
of
gonna
the
You
happen.
take
reality.
a
Your wife gonna snap. That's what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
right.
yeah. She was
So
like,
what
"There's
if you
gonna be
take
a murder
advantage?
in here."
Like
She like, it's
you
about
was
to be a
paying
snap
rent.
again.
Well, if you paying rent, and your landlord gets snapped. And
Yeah,
you're like, well, I'm rent free for ever,
You
so
get 5 years to stack your
yeah.
cheese.
But what if the bank sell you his house and he come back and it's like you like, bruh, you ain't the landlord no more. I own
Are
this.
you a squatter now?
No, like
Technically,
just saying that you bought the loan off the dude, off the bank, because it went to the bank, right? So you
I mean,
got it
I get
now.
what you're saying.
You
I'm
ain't no
just saying,
squatter.
like,
You be
I'm
like,
just saying, like, how he gonna react?
oh
He'll
yeah,
be
you gonna
like, you,
react like that.
you squatting in my house? Like, nah, I bought the house, bro.
Yeah, I'd be like, and I'm renting upstairs if you wanna. You need a
right.
place to stay.
They both bust out with D's. Like, this the D when I bought in 1980. Like, this the B for 2020 when I bought it.
Yep.
Right.
So
You
he
heard
was
about
gone
the
for
snap,
five
right?
years, boy.
That's crazy, man.
Man,
Yeah, just to think in
I
our
think
reality if that happened, man, it'd be pretty
I'm
you know
at.
what though.
crazy. Uh
It's
huh.
a French. That's a French. It's a movie. It was on Netflix. I think it's gone now. Or it was a TV show called The Return that kind of did the same exact thing.
Ooh, I used to
Yeah,
watch that,
I never watched it.
Yeah.
and it got
Oh, that was
canceled.
good.
I thought it was good though.
It was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, they canceled it, but it was good to me. Me and my
Yeah,
wife
you.
used to watch it. We
it's an
liked it.
interesting take. You know.
Yeah, I wish they didn't cancel it, man, because I was into it. I thought it
Yeah, it
was a
had some
dope
deep,
little
deep
idea.
questions.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause what it was about for people who don't know, The Return was like, what I remember, was people was coming back from the dead, and they were
yeah,
just coming back. They wasn't zombies. They were just coming back.
Hmm.
So then they actually had put real world things on them, like, okay, how are we gonna support these people now? What about jobs and places they used to live? What about family members where they don't got 'em no more? So it's like they was putting real world aspects if people just came back from the dead. And it was just like a group at first. But then more started coming. And I don't
Huh.
remember after that.
yeah. I don't even remember if it was ever an explanation for
No, it
how
wasn't.
they
No.
came back or whatever. But that was a dope show. They should bring it back.
Yeah, it was good. It was real good. It
But
was real good.
Netflix always does that. They'll give you like two good seasons, three good seasons, and be like, "Nah, we ain't bringing that back."
You know what? Let's talk about it. Why do Netflix everything they potentially have to end horribly? Every movie, it could be so good, but here go the ending and almost ruin the whole setup.
I totally agree. Netflix
Yeah,
movies always end stupid, or they
and
don't end
bad.
at all. They just leave you on a cliffhanger. Like you're like, did they make it out? Did they fall in love? What? Like what happened? Yeah, I hate Netflix. I canceled my
Yeah,
Netflix yesterday, by the way.
yeah. Nah, you
What you
went and
go
Yeah,
got.
HBO Max?
yeah, that's what I did. I
That's what's
canceled
up.
Netflix and got HBO Max, man.
Getting ready for
And
Godzilla versus Kong?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
waiting for that. I want Mortal Kombat, man. But
yeah. Me too.
um,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I know Berto waiting for Space Jam too. But
Yeah,
you
absolutely
know,
not.
come on, man.
Yeah.
LeBron
LeBron James. Yeah,
James,
no.
Bugs Bunny. No, but I, you know, Netflix to me, I don't know. It's like because they was the first one. It's like they got too cocky. So then
You
they
know
just
what?
start putting no effort into keeping their customers.
Nah, you know what? You right. I totally agree with you. But you know what else I think happened? They started broadening out too much and ain't care about the main demographics. So like, if you notice over the years when Netflix first came out, not to be mean, but it was like mostly American based. But
Yeah,
then they started getting all the Bollywood stuff, and then they
yeah,
started getting all the Asian stuff, and it's like now it's so much foreign stuff on there. Not to go against anybody, though. When they do
Yeah.
their original content stuff, it's like, who are you trying to please here? What demographic? Like y'all got everything on here, which is cool, which is great, but it's like,
I guess that's their point. Is they're just trying to broaden everybody, so it got something a little bit for everybody. But
I
but when
got a
you talk about
I
making
wish.
an art, you're gonna have to kind of signal who you want to go for. That's like even what we call ourselves doing now. It's not made for everybody. We would love to touch everybody in some type of way,
What do you mean
but
by touch? No.
hey,
whoa,
but certain
whoa.
things, you know what I'm saying, we can't hit every demographic because we just not that demographic. That's like, not to be mean, like for instance, we don't have a female on this show. We might have female guests later on, but we do not have a constant female on the show. And we're kind of maybe not, never will. So we can't touch on female issues because we're all male. It's just that simple. But I can't see back to Netflix and them when they making what they make. You spend the money, millions and millions of dollars for how much they prices now? How much they went up? I know somebody know.
I don't know. I think they're like $17, something like
I
that,
don't know. I canceled it.
for like HDR content or whatever.
Either way, it's too much.
Yeah, I just feel
Probably.
like they need to kind of streamline it for what you like to watch, because the trending thing is all right, but after that, it's just I feel like it's just so jumbled up. It should just kind of be more way to filter what you want to watch, so it kind of brings it up to the front because they just keep throwing stuff on there, and you're like, I don't want to watch you know a foreign movie sometimes, or you don't want to
Ever.
watch. Yeah, well, sometimes they're good. I like some of
Nah, I
them.
Oh
wouldn't know.
yeah.
I
This
was
guy,
just gonna ask y'all, like, is it wrong of me? Because I'm the
no,
person. I'll go turn on Netflix and I'll turn on a movie that look good to me based off what it's about.
yeah,
And the moment I hear somebody speak a foreign language, I'm like, boop, boop, back out. I ain't watching this. Like, and I'm talking about the ones. I don't know if I hate the ones with the captions
mm,
more, or if I hate the ones where it's voiced overs more. But I can't do it. Like when it's a voiceover movie, and it's like obviously a foreign country or something, and then they got them speaking English, but it's obviously not them.
like the
Nah,
old kung fu flicks.
yeah, I'm done.
Right.
I'm like, I'm out of
Yeah,
here. I'll watch
Yeah,
something I've
but
seen before. Like,
I'm
that
used
all
to it.
depends on the individual. I mean, like, I know me and Tito here, we're avid anime watchers.
Yeah,
And then we're old
nerd
school anime
alert.
watchers too.
why
You're
don't you
right.
shut your mouth, Slim?
You're right. But I mean, we're old anime watchers. I remember back in the day, I used to have to wake up on Sunday mornings at like 5 in the morning to watch Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon at 5 in the morning because they couldn't get no
Yeah,
regular TV time.
that's
All
before
right.
DVRs.
Oh, yes, way. It used to be
Oh
on
yeah, I
channel
would just
55.
have to stay asleep.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
but
also,
you had to watch.
yep. And then I remember also back in the day watching late night TNT, whatever cable channel it was in. Back then it was 44. And they had Vampire Hunter D and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And it was
What?
like,
classics.
yes, like, what is this? This is so amazing.
That's what I'm saying right now. What is that?
Queen
Vampire? What?
Hunter D.
Oh, yeah. Vampire Hunter D, Fist of North Star,
Only vampire I know is Blade,
Akira.
You
and
don't
he
even
ain't a
know Blade.
vampire, is he?
You don't know Blade.
You don't know.
Come on, I know
You don't know
plenty of
that.
Blades.
Yeah.
I know plenty of black dudes with a high top and a leather jacket. It might be a
Wow.
Pele Pele leather, but
Oh my
Right.
God. Jeez,
Right.
that's bad.
And even going back
South Pole.
more.
South Pole, Averex.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
Oh
ahead.
my God, you said Averex. Anyway, but even going back into more anime history, it's like we seen the rise of it. I remember when Sci-Fi Channel first started embracing it hard,
Yeah.
and you watching all these crazy shows that, matter of fact, you can't even find no more. Like I remember watching Gigantor,
Yeah.
and
Big O.
yeah, Big O,
What?
yeah.
See,
We gonna get
I
you.
ain't,
We gonna get
I
you
ain't
hip
We're
to
gonna
heard
get
it.
you
none of
there.
this.
But guess what though? Quiet as kept though. You know what you watch as a kid, which is the anime you never knew it.
Nothing.
Transformers.
Yeah. Transformers.
I didn't watch Transformers.
You watch
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I know of it. I wouldn't say I watched it because I probably seen like maybe 10 episodes of it. It's one of them shows where like you would just turn on the cartoon channel and it'd come on after something else that I was watching, and
Yeah.
I'll just let it play, but I wouldn't be like sitting down watching it.
so
Like
that
I
made you
couldn't tell
know.
you the characters beside the main dude. Like,
Oh, so that made you know nothing about Pikachu.
yeah, I watched Pokemon
There you go.
There we go.
You
because
watch
my brother.
Digimon?
No, I know what that is though.
Yeah. Same thing.
Digimon was Pokemon on steroids and way more darker tone.
Yeah. I mean, they actually kill people
Yes, they
on,
did.
Yeah,
on
see,
Saturday mornings. You was like, wow.
Yes, they did. That ruined my whole childhood.
yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I watch I watch regular cartoons, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't watch all your little evil.
Anime is regular cartoons, just
Nah,
from Japan.
they got their own little world, man. That's different.
Nah, they just touch subjects that our cartoons barely touch. I want to say Y'all could agree with me. Y'all don't agree with me. When we talking about a cartoon that hit the depths of anime type level, the closest one I could think of was Gargoyles.
Gargoyles was dope. I liked it.
Was it?
Yeah. You don't like gargoyles?
No.
What?
I thought that was trash.
Wow.
What?
Wow. You ain't
Oh, we
like
got
Elias and Brooklyn and all these
we
dudes.
got statues that turn into monsters. And like, come on,
Oh.
come on. Who wrote this? Like,
Wow. You were
who wrote
just
it?
you were just a sad child.
No,
You
man.
were
I was
just
just
like,
like,
I don't like anything. Hate it.
I just no, man. Take more to impress me, man. I was like, what?
Damn.
Statues that turn into monsters or whatever they were. Were they? I don't even know. Was
They
they
were
heroes or
they
was
were
they like?
yeah, they were heroes. They were gargoyles, man.
Come on, man.
There were some
I
bad
bet you
ones.
used. I bet you used to watch Biker Mice, didn't you?
Saturday
Like Michael
mornings
Mars? Of course,
Thought
boy.
sometimes.
Biker Mice was dope.
No. I knew that was bad.
Biker Mice was ahead of his time.
It was
How?
bad. It was bad.
How?
But I watched it.
Yes.
Because it
How?
was it was so horrible that it was good.
That makes no
That
sense.
that's
But
true though. Hey, I'm a avid person of if a movie or a TV show is super bad, that it'll make it good because now it's a comedy no matter what. It could be
yeah.
a serious, it could be a documentary or whatever. But once it's really bad, it gets even better.
See,
Right.
I agree with that for movies, but a TV show, if you gotta continuously watch it week
Yeah.
after week, I feel like you just enjoy suffering.
But you know what though? But
Oh,
you
you're
talking
right.
about that? But you talking about that era of like they made animals that was like
Yeah.
bad to the bone and rough.
Hey.
But that's
You tell me you didn't watch Street Sharks?
I did watch Street Sharks,
no.
What?
but you
You didn't watch
but
Street Sharks?
That's
I
another
said I
one where
did.
I
It's
know
so
what it
bad.
is.
It's
It
so
was
I
bad.
know what it
was
is.
bad.
I
It's-
watched it a couple times, but
But what about the epitome? Squat cats.
never even heard of that.
You never seen
Get out of here! Are you
Wow.
serious?
What is squat cats, man?
It's SWAT.
Squat cats.
Where they had
SWAT?
they was like police officers. One was like a
No,
mechanic. The other one
It-
he had like a jet.
what was it? It was Razor and T-Bone.
Yeah.
no, I don't deal with the police.
Man.
Oh God!
That turned me off already.
He like they police
SWAT
cats.
cats. I'm
I
like,
don't
I
like
ain't
them.
watching it. Nope.
Watch
Because
Squat cats now. That still go hard.
so
It
yeah,
was
no,
It's a really
never
good
heard
movie.
of it.
Or
It's
TV
a movie?
show. No, it's a
Oh.
TV show.
No.
My bad. It's
Yeah, I
a
never
Should
heard
have
of
got a
that.
movie.
Really?
It was good.
Really?
Should've watched
Now I do question that. I do question why some cartoons never got movies and some cartoons did get movies. But now
'Cause they
being
trash.
older,
Because they just didn't have the funding.
No, it's because they trash.
So Goof Troop deserve a movie.
No.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Man. You watched Goof Troop, but you didn't watch SWAT Cats.
God.
It's called Goofy movie, first of all, and it was good. It had a
Man.
real story, man.
We about to sit down and we gonna watch all these shows, man. We gonna force you to watch them.
Right.
Goofy movie had a
Now the
great
name
story.
of the podcast is gonna have to really take effect.
Yeah.
They had Tevin Campbell in Goofy movie, man. Come on,
Nobody
Are you
cares
serious?
about that guy.
they cared about him back then, man. Tevin Campbell was lit back then when that movie was made.
Probably was.
Or hold on, or vice versa. Or some TV show, not TV shows, but some cartoon movies was just movies, and then they got a TV show was trash. That's like, remember Fievel and American Tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Then he had
Fievel
multiple
Goes
movies.
West.
Yeah,
He had just two
also-
that I know of. And American Tail and Fievel Goes West. Then they tried to make a TV show, and the TV show had nothing to do with anything. They already had two theatrical movies.
I didn't even know they made a TV show.
Yes, they did.
Me either. Because
And
I
then
didn't like
also,
Five.
hey, who else? And then you also had the strange cartoons that was only at Blockbusters back in the day. And Blockbusters for our younger audience, that's sad we gotta explain that, is a place where you used to go rent videos, games, and bring them back in what? Was it one day when they was read?
Yeah.
And some people who didn't bring them back.
Yes, this
Exactly.
is true.
You can
Remember
watch
you-
it. They got a documentary on Netflix right now.
About Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty
last
good.
Blockbuster.
It's pretty good.
I just canceled my Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. So bad. So
Should have
sad.
told me.
Oops.
Should have told me sooner.
I remember when Blockbuster, was it Blockbuster? But I do remember video stores used to charge you for not rewinding tapes.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
that was kind of petty.
That was super
very
petty.
petty.
You know, like how you do that to me?
Like it's a VCR, man. Like put it in there, rewind it. Come on.
No,
Like
remember they used to actually sell the rewinders, just
yeah.
made for rewinded tapes.
Yeah,
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's such a simple thing. Like that show how lazy we always been in America though. Like that should have never been an issue. Like, people don't rewind tapes. Like
yeah.
how much did that take 2 minutes out your life? Like
Nah, it
cat-
depends how long the movie was.
yeah, but still
It'll
it
take
ain't
about 6 minutes.
okay, 6 minutes. Go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your hands, come back. It's
Yeah,
good. But
Right.
people act like
yeah. It was just people
yeah,
are lazy. That's all
that's
it
what I
is.
said.
Yeah,
Shows how lazy we've been.
But
And
those
even
were the
now, like
days.
people still
Those
find a way
were
to
the
be lazy.
days.
But I don't know, man. Y'all naming a bunch of stuff I never heard of, man.
well, we gonna get you caught up with all this stuff.
Right. As long as the show go on, we're gonna try to educate Slim, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all do too. Hit him with the comments. See
yep,
what he know and don't know.
yep. That's what y'all need to do. Go onto our Instagram and hit up in the comments saying, "Hey, if y'all watch SWAT Cats, Transformers, all these, like, y'all need to let us know
It's gonna be a bunch of no's.
on your side."
SWAT cats. Who watches SWAT? What is? Never mind. SWAT cats. I don't know, man.
A million
Anyway,
people.
I, clearly, y'all know it. I mean, I never even heard of it though.
Mm. All right, now moving on to the next part of the show. We're doing quick hits, and it's my turn. But this time, guys, I want y'all to explain your choices. All right?
Okay,
Hmm.
cool.
All right, Tito, I'm picking on you first.
All right. What's up?
So, X-Men or Justice League?
I gotta choose Justice League, man. And I choose Justice League because I like the stories. I think the story's a little bit darker, more adult stories than X Men. I mean, you got Wolverine that can't literally stab nobody with his knives, and I mean, you got Superman killing people. You got Batman killing people, and this one he killed a lot of people. He had guns and everything. So, I mean, the movie was way better. So, I would say Justice League.
All right, all right. Next, Undertaker or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I gotta go with the Rattlesnake, my boy Stone Cold, man. The dude's a beast, and I just like his move, man. I always want to stunner somebody, just randomly kick him in the stomach, hit him with the stunner, man. So if I could just do it one time in life, man, I'd just be happy.
You
All
can
day.
do it.
I could do it, but there's gonna be consequences.
You gotta live with that.
Well,
This is
all
true.
right.
All right, all right. Next, I got the Dreamcast or Sega Genesis.
Mm. Gotta say Dreamcast, and reason I say Dreamcast is because there's games on Dreamcast, especially like the 2K series that we still playing today. Like they set like the precedent for all these games that are popular, and they just had dope games. Period. Like the Dreamcast was like a great system. It's better than some systems that are out now. I'm just saying.
True, true. Facts. Real facts. All right. Jordan, The Last Shot, or Cavs 2016 finale?
Cavs 2016, of course. That was like one of the greatest moments just in my life, man. Just seeing us win a championship for the first time, and especially the way we did it. Like we came back from a 3-1 deficit. Like everybody, the whole nation was against us. The only people that believed was the city, and we was on it. We knew we was gonna come back, and then when it happened, man, I ain't gonna front, man. I was crying. I had like tears coming down because it was just a beautiful moment.
So true. So
So
true. So true. All right.
So
Lastly,
shut up.
LimeWire or Kazaa?
Man, I haven't used them joints in a long time, but I would say LimeWire for sure. I mean, I think LimeWire to me was like more popular, and you was getting everything off of LimeWire though with no problems. I mean, even you was getting viruses, but we ain't gonna talk about
All day.
that. But yeah, it it was dope. I think LimeWire was popping back then.
Yeah, that lets you know antivirus was real.
Oh yeah.
Should
All
have
right,
had
all right,
stock in
all
that.
right. All right, Slim, your turn.
Let's do it.
X-Men or Justice League?
Justice League. X-Men is all the X-Men movies together are trash. X-Men was never good.
Straight up.
None of them. None of them. Not one.
True.
X-Men to give you like a whole movie, you might get like 25, 30 minutes of good movie where you like into it. But the rest of it, nah. Though Justice League back in the day was more of the seemed like more of the they superheroes always seemed a little more PG at first.
Mm.
Until they I don't know. They got the memo. Those Batman movies started to be a little more violent, which I feel like they needed, because the people who grew up on that stuff are adults. So, Justice League.
All
Yeah.
right. Undertaker or
Stone Cold.
Cold? Dang. Okay. All
Come on,
right.
man. We ain't even. Come on. Stone Cold, baby. He did it all.
That is literally true.
He did it all.
Stone Cold changed the whole face of wrestling by himself.
Yeah, he did
Right.
though.
All
That
right,
was
all
the
right.
guy.
Dreamcast or Sega Genesis?
Though I had a Sega Genesis, I'm gonna have to say Dreamcast because my neighbor had a Dreamcast and he was a grown man, by the way. But I remember the first time playing, what was it, 2K with like Iverson on the cover, I think. Um, I wanted to go and throw my Sega Genesis out the window after that. Like
Damn.
yeah, it changed me. I was like, oh man. It was another game on there. I think it was the 2K football. That was
Yeah.
out back then too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
Playing those.
had Randy
Yeah.
Moss on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Playing
Yep,
those
2K.
two on there. Yeah. Life changing. I mean, those graphics was way ahead of their time.
Definitely.
And-
Definitely.
I don't know who made Dreamcast, but
Sega.
Sega.
whoa, I didn't know that. See that make it even more crazy because
Yeah.
it's
I
like
mean, that's kind of why I made that question. Like, what was the best Sega console? That's why I chose the two best Sega consoles.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Jordan, The Last Shot, or Cavs 2016 finale?
Let me think. What you think, man?
Hey.
Cavs, baby. That was a moment. I mean, Jordan's shot was a moment, but Jordan had a lot of moments. That Cavs thing, man, that was a moment for Cleveland, for the world. I say for the world because the world was watching
Yep.
in hopes that we lose again.
Of
And,
course.
That was the moment where it was like Cleveland finally got the, we got to feel some positive vibes for a change, man. Everybody liked to watch us and laugh and point their fingers, So that was a moment that I'll forever remember. And I don't know. I'm assuming everybody else will too.
Oh yeah, that's history
Maybe.
books.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Was that the last one?
No, I got one more.
Oh,
LimeWire or Kazaa?
well, I don't know what Kazaa is, and Me and LimeWire got a deep relationship.
Damn.
Because we got to know each other very well. Because, I remember I probably wasted a big fraction of my life waiting for 30 songs and videos to download.
True.
I think I probably grew a few inches waiting on.
Yeah, and that joint was on dial-up though. That was the
Yeah.
worst.
Right. So
Somebody pick up the phone,
interrupt.
you was done. He was
Right.
like, "Get off the phone!"
Your download pause and you you ready to kill somebody.
Yep.
Like I've been here for 3 days.
And
People don't understand how hard it is to leave your computer running and tell people, oh, don't touch it. I'm downloading something. It's the only computer in the house.
Yep.
It was easier getting Mewtwo back in the day
Oh,
on
man.
Smash Brothers to get it download.
Who that?
But
Pokemon. He's like, "Who that?"
Yeah.
all right. Well, I guess I gotta do it myself. So my choices are with X-Men or Justice League. I'm going for Justice League. DC did a thing. They revamped the crap out of that movie and made it basically Endgame light.
Yeah. But you talking about the Snyder cut right now, right?
Yes, the Snyder cut.
Okay. Yeah, it was way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, there's like, that's how you do it. I wish a lot more things could get that type of revamp. I don't know how possible that would be ever again, but they did their thing. Man, with Undertaker or Stone Cold, I'm going to go the opposite. I want to go for Undertaker.
All right.
Just because
All right.
Undertaker's music is legendary.
Stone
His
Cold
matches.
music.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, if you hear broken glass, you already know it's over with.
Correct.
Just watch your guts. But if Undertaker music plays, literally, someone's gonna die. There's gonna be a tombstone pile driver somewhere coming or a choke slam.
Literally.
Hey,
Yeah. You gonna have
you gotta do it.
Paul Bearer come out.
Oh,
My Undertaker.
Oh, yes.
Paul Bearer is
Paul Bearer. Oh my God.
he's dead.
Is he?
I don't know.
Do you think they put him in the urn that he had?
Dang.
I'm just asking.
That's a good
It's a
question.
question. If everybody know, let me know.
Taylor, was he supposed to be dead anyway?
No, he a Paul
Undertaker
Bearer.
is supposed to be dead. I
But-
just want to know how Undertaker was dead. Then he left, came back. He was a motorcycle Hell's Angels dude or whatever. Then he was dead again. See? That's nonsense, man.
It's only a TV show.
But
It's
I wanna
real
tell
to
you this,
me,
though.
damn it.
But with Undertaker, though, I mean, he still has the record for WrestleMania wins. He probably got the
Correct.
most ridiculous WrestleMania entrances of all time. Like
Has
he
he
had
ever
Druids.
drove a semi-truck down to the ring?
You know what? They ain't give him that budget. But you know what he did? He had whole matches created just for him.
Yeah,
Buried
Has he
Alive
ever-
match, Undertaker.
yeah, that's probably
Hell
like
in the Cell
best
match,
ones.
Undertaker.
Who beat up Booker T at a corner store, man?
Who threw Mankind off of No, not even that one. Who beat up Mankind through a boiler room?
Who came and beat up Vince McMahon in the parking lot?
Vince McMahon.
Snatched him out of a limousine.
No, take that back. His own son, Shane McMahon.
Man, she ain't
Stone
son.
Cold, man.
Man, hold on. Do not disrespect Shane O'Mac.
Yes, I am.
Shane O'Mac was one of the most ridiculous wrestlers of his time for no reason.
I just
Like
like
literally,
his
you
music.
are the boss's son. There's no reason you need to get injured at all.
He was trash.
Yeah,
He was, but he was adventurous. I'll
He
say
shoulda
that
stayed.
much.
He should have just stayed as a son.
yeah.
No need to wrestle.
Well, then what about the daughter who married Triple
Same
H?
for her. Same for
Yeah.
her. She could have stayed a daughter.
I mean, she
It's a
wasn't a
family
really good
business, though.
wrestler.
It's the family business.
Yes, it is. It really
So I
is.
could understand why they would want to get out there, but
Man, that's like
It
a
ain't for
whole
everybody.
another episode. The underbelly of the WWE, WWF.
Yeah.
no, we leave that to the wrestling podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
We just
All right.
like it.
All right, moving on. So with Dreamcast or Sega Genesis, I'm going Dreamcast too. I thought somebody would choose Sega, but I just know the games that introduced that had legacies like Sonic and Sonic.
They had Earthworm Jim. They had some classics,
Earthworm Jim was on SNES.
but it was
Yeah,
on Genesis. It was
Did Mortal Kombat come out on Sega first?
Yes, but they had the blood code. It was the first one with blood.
but you had to hit select to hit the kick button, so that was trash.
Well, but hey, down,
what kind of
up,
Sega you
left,
had?
left, A, right,
The one that
down.
had ABC, not the XYZ. You had to buy that separate.
Yo, the 6-button controller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
that
I
was
don't
for
know
Street
nothing
Fighter.
about that.
The with Hyper Fighting, the horrible one. But
Street
I
Fighter
chose
was trash.
Dreamcast for, of course, the 2K
Boy.
legacy. For the Sonic legacy, because those are the two best Sonic games of all time to me on there. Also, I'm mad. Well, nobody mentioned virtual tennis.
No.
And we should not
Yeah.
going to.
No. Yeah. Nah.
You know what? Y'all don't know how raw that game was.
Virtual tennis.
That was a legacy.
Let's
On
just
its
stop there
own.
and go to the next question.
Did you play virtual chess too?
Hey, all right, we'll see. We'll see.
Virtual badminton.
Say no such thing. Wait, it might be. Take that back. It's internet nowadays. All right. So between the last shot or Cavs 2016, I'm from Cleveland. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Nothing else matters.
Correct.
Pretty much.
Matter of fact, you still come here, you still see 2016 championship hats every day of the week.
Hey man, we gotta live on that. All right.
Still
We
got a
will.
poster
We
on
will.
my son's wall.
Yeah.
We will. Lord knows that I ain't seen the Browns gear yet for the playoffs.
Hey,
Popping up.
we made the playoffs, so I mean,
Right.
hey, people can't talk trash about us no more.
So,
It's an
that's true.
achievement.
That's true.
Yep.
And then between LimeWire or Kazaa, I'm going for Kazaa. Cause back in the day I had like a really, really crappy computer and I couldn't even get LimeWire to work. So I got a Kazaa. And Kazaa started my fake bootlegging career. I think it started everybody's fake
The
bootlegging
ultimate
careers.
hood hustle.
It did. It is some things on Kazaa you can never find ever again in life because it was only on Kazaa.
I would go buy a 50 pack of blank CDs and
Ooh, yeah.
go crazy.
A spindle. That's used
Yep.
to call a
Correct.
spindle.
Spindle. That was a
Yeah.
whole industry by itself.
Go
You gotta make
crazy.
sure you get the minus R's, don't get the plus R.
Yeah.
That was the mixtape king.
Man, that was good days. That was good days.
Oh yeah.
But
Not really. I don't miss it.
well, you know, we
Life
grown
goes
now.
on.
Life goes on. Speaking of goes on, this show that comes to the end today for the journey. But you can always listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, and YouTube.
All right.
Yep.
So, if you like it or hate it, subscribe and let us know.
Yep. And this is your boy Tito, and we want to see you on the next episode next week. So, peace out.
Peace out.
Step into a Slim Jim.
This is what y'all been waiting for. It's a Slim's Gem.
Always remember, only you can prevent forest fires.